And there's always more history to be made at stop number 9 on News 25's 25 Teams in 25 Days, where the Picayune-Maroon-Tide just went back-to-back for the first time in program history, now looking to back-to-back-to-back for the first time in program history.
Set. I said that's how Picayune was raised. As soon as the game's over, the state championship, we have our night and then we reset that next day. We lay our head down, we reset, and we're thinking, grind season's back on.
We always hungry, man. Even though we got 2 of them, that don't mean nothing. Like we got to come to work every day. Everybody want to be Picayune.
It's amazing to be a part of this family, being coached by the best coach in the state. You would love to be at Picayune.
Life is good at Picayune Memorial High School, just about 8 months removed from winning its 2nd straight gold ball, now on the hunt for 3 in a row.
I don't know how to explain. It's just the hunger that we still have. It's like when you get a piece of something, you want some more. So it's something like that.
The Maroon Tide made it look easy in 2022, going undefeated for the first time in school history with an average margin of victory of 26 points per game. But Gaucher took its best shot in the regular season finale, almost stealing away the Region 4 Class 5A title in a 48-42 overtime thriller.
They were coming, but we were coming too, for our brothers we fight. Like I said, we got in the trenches and we just fought, we battled.
Yeah, we learned from that mistake. Then the second time we played them, came out to a different story.
In the 2nd season, Picayune went on to take down Laurel, followed by a comeback victory over West Jones, and then a South State rematch against the Gators, in which the Tide broke character from its traditional 4-2-5 base defense, a risk that paid off in a big way. The last dance being another rematch against West Point in the 5A state championship game, and Picayune left the Green Wave on the dance floor yet again by way of a 31-21 triumph, good for its 5th title all time.
That emotion was crazy, sitting the whole time Picayune there.
That night was a surreal night, it was just, we lived to be in that moment.
When that clock was ticking down, I just remember I had chills, and it was just like, wow, because it's what you looked for your whole life.
You just get that feeling like, yeah, it's time to ring me.
It's not really for me. It's these kids that put forth the effort. They're the ones who were on the field for those 48 minutes and playing the game, and they're leaving like those seniors last year left their legacy here now. Now it's these seniors' jobs to build on that legacy.
They can, they will, they must, is what they say in Picayune, a challenge that falls at the feet of the Maroon Tide's 15-member senior class of 2024. The Tide also returning 15 starters, 7 on offense, 8 on defense, including several household names, starting with senior defensive end and Florida commit Jamonte Waller, the first 5-star recruit from the 6 coastal counties in 15 years.
First step's crazy. As soon as the ball snapped in the backfield.
Stay humble and keep working. I'm truly blessed.
All these guys that that are really talented, they'll be the first to tell you that they're no better than the last person that gets off the bus. And I think that's what makes this team special is they don't, one's not on a high horse walking around here like he's the best thing since sliced bread.
Last season, Waller led the way with 11.5 sacks, but the team's leading tackler, senior linebacker Amarion Tyson, 5th in the state with a $162. 4th-year head coach Cody Stogner says he's the spark plug to the whole operation.
The guy really, really appreciates life, and it makes you appreciate it even more too, just being around him. His smile's infectious, and you can't tell him that he's only 5'6". He plays like he's about 6'5", like he's the best player in the field, and I'm glad he's on our side.
On the other side of the ball, senior quarterback and former News 25 Student Athlete of the Week Brady Robertson is the unsung hero. Picayune obviously going to miss All-American running back, now Oregon freshman Dante Dowdell, but the Tide has a stable of backs waiting in the wings, including 4-star Stanford commit Chris Davis and 3-star recruit Darrell Smith, who combined for 28 touchdowns last year.
It's crazy to have an environment like this because not many people have that environment, to be around such good players that can, even though you're a leader, that they can lead you in ways that you haven't been led yet.
Obviously it's a little different running style than what we used to with Dante, but it's Picayune football. It's next man up. It's time, and we moved on from last year, so we're really excited about this group we got there in the backfield.
So you guys aren't going to the spread this year?
No, we're not going to the spread this year, no.
The power run has gotten Picayune this far, now riding a 26-game winning streak with a new motto heading into 2023.
I'm not finished. We coming. It ain't over till it's over.
Kind of stole that saying from the old Kobe Bryant. thing in the finals that time when they asked him if they had that lead, and he said, well, the job's not finished. So, and that's kind of where we stole it from and kind of what we're running with, because last year's over with. We got to move on.
Next on Picayune's to-do list, winning its first ever 6A state crown en route to its first ever three-peat. At least that's the plan anyway.
One last ride, just go out with a big bang.
We will not be hunted. We the hunters.
Ride the wave or get out the water.
We coming. We coming.
One of my hometown teams right there. Great test right out of the gate for Picayune as well, and a road game versus Brandon on August 25th.